At a moment's notice, he begins to focus. Things change.
How's it going? It's Mark, aka Asuye, aka OTC1. The newest name I just changed to. I'm the artist formerly known as DC1. But DC1 used to stand for the chosen one, and that OTC1 stands for Asuye, the conscious one. But Asuye spelled A-S. It's just I like to be different. I'm not set in a lot of things, especially with my name. But yeah, shout out to Kashira Latash. She definitely encouraged me to start doing my own vlogs. You can check her out over at Kashira Latash. Got a natural hair blog, wildsunshinebliss.com. Definitely encouraging young women to be proud about their natural hair and a lot of other things. So today, really, I just wanted to make this video to, get a few things off my chest and share, I guess, what I've been thinking about a lot the past couple of months. And really, it's just been the thought of the two worlds or the two realities that seem to exist. But I know it's just created by, myself or the people around me and given power by us. One word being, Black America, African Americans, race. I definitely see a definite need to help, the youth just here in Philly. Not even just in Philly, but America. The incarceration rate, one of the projects I'm doing, goes into detail about how America, there's over 70% of juveniles that are arrested are African American. There are high incarceration rates for African Americans, young and old, and that's just the fact of the matter. And it doesn't have to be. Small crimes can be stopped, especially drug crimes when you're trying to make money. There's institutions that need to be built. A whole new way needs to be changed. Brought upon by us. So I'm definitely giving a call to action for everyone to start standing up in your communities and support each other. You know what? One guy told me, he was like, when his father was growing up, he said segregation was a little bit better for black businesses, because during segregation, black people supported each other. And then when desegregation came, there was just not an infiltration, but a lot of other businesses, Jewish, Asian, Caucasian, a lot of other businesses that came into our neighborhoods, and we just stopped supporting ourselves. And nowadays there is a strong need for us to support each other and build each other, and be positive to each other, not be jealous, defensive, automatically. And that's a learned trait. It's learned in society, and it doesn't have to be. That's one world, the race world. And we give power to race, color, the titles and the symbols that are in existence. We give power to all of that. I can make a board right now, and if I want, it can mean something, dear to me. In the other world, just on not the other end of the spectrum, but just dropping all barriers and just loving everyone for who they are. My friend Shane said, the term or the slogan, love thy neighbor as thyself. Definitely, my spirit is definitely moving towards that. Just seeing everyone as who they are and treat them as I would want to be treated. And just being real with myself. It's like, lately as a spoken word artist, I've been more silent than ever. And at time to time I'm making songs. I used to, do conscious rap, and now I do spoken word. And I am silent, so the words can come to me from, my divine self, the center of the heart chakra. And I pull from that, my solar plexus, I pull from everything around me, my aura. That's how I make, my pieces for spoken word. I pull from that. And lately I've been more quiet and listening, just listening to what's around, listening to the world, my friends, my family, listening to the vibes that's going around, listening to just different things. And I hear a couple of different calls, definitely health, eating healthy, nutrition, that's a great call. Right now I used to be vegan, me and my girlfriend, we might go on a raw diet, just trying new things that's out there, just trying new healthier things that will definitely benefit us. There's no way it can be a negative adverse effect if we eat more fruits and vegetables, and it's a mental leap that certain people, even myself, had to get over, because as soon as you start being vegan, they're like, oh, where are you going to get your protein from? Everyone says that. I don't care who you are. Where are you going to get your protein? Well, guess what? There's protein in there, a lot of other things than meat. It's a lot of very interesting, elaborate, tasty, different recipes for other things than meat with protein. And then helping the youth, we got this thing that just happened with Amber Cole. And there's probably a billion Amber Coles out there, not just in America, but overseas. You got the sex trafficking, the human selling. It's a lot going on in this world. A lot of positive, a lot of negative, if you want to call it negative. But there's a lot of things going on that do need attention. So yeah, just the split between the racial barrier and the connectedness to everyone. That's the two words I've been just thinking about a lot lately, and but just been silent a lot. As far as my spoken word, listening to my friends, family, a little bit on the media, a little bit on the internet. Don't really watch TV. Don't watch TV. Watch movies. You listen to the government, what happened to Troy Davis. It's just a lot of things that need to change. And a lot of things are calling out for change, And I feel that call. So I would definitely make it my duty to do the best that I can to respond to it. And not in a manner with an ego. Because the ego ultimately will it's counterproductive. It will just, the ego will make you work harder when you don't have to. Because the answer is simple. The answer is easy. The Creator will give you the answer. The Creator is inside all of us. So any of the answers we want, any of the answers we need is supplied to us. We just have to be silent, be still, and listen. Not even one of the books I just picked up, I saw it yesterday. It said no one man is an island. And the basis behind that is, yes, you have yourself and you learn from yourself, but you also learn from others in the world around you. Because all of us collectively, we all pull from the source. We come from the source. We are the source, The creation, the perfect creation. And we can't forget that. We're not taught a lot, at least I wasn't taught, how to really utilize what I was given. As far as my senses. We said we have 5 senses. When in actuality, we probably have 8 to 10 senses. And we definitely need to tap into that so we can start doing what we need to, living how we're supposed to, and really fulfilling, our spiritual call. I'm a very spiritual person, and I believe there's more to it than just the surface of going outside, working a job, making some money, paying some bills. There's more to it than that. There's a lot more to it. And definitely just the past year, the connections I've been making, the connections to very influential and meaningful people in my life. I love the experience, and I love to get that chance to do this, and continue to do this, and walk through this life and really be conscious, of what's going on in preparation for the next step. Because after this, step on this mortal realm, the next step, what comes next. And I know I'm definitely preparing for that. So, yeah, we just gotta, I feel, I definitely, as I open my eyes and learn how to develop, my aura, definitely learning, studying to become a holistic healer, in college I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. Chemistry and science was my thing. It still is, in astronomy. But the medical industry just seemed it didn't sit right with me. The vibe was off. But looking into holistic healing, the vibe is right on. I'm right in tune with it. It's resonating a lot with me. So I'm learning a lot through, alternative medicines, alternative ways to cure yourself. Because there's not a need to open up our bodies. No need to open it. We have things inside of us that can cure us. We're not like computers. We need to be unscrewed and fixed. It may get that way when it's drastic, like at the last step. All right, we gotta, do surgery on you to fix you.
Man, should've listened. They wasn't kidding. The game, the fame, steady got crickets.